Hi everybody, welcome back to This is the Police. It's day 63, and we have a clue thing that we can use from Robespierre, who we met the other day. Freiburg Tribune is saying that senior citizens have emptied senior citizens empty pharmacies across. Okay. Freiburg abandons drinking fountains, according to the Golden Berg. And the fact, Freiburg's #1 paper is bike ride in the city center. And then there's this. City Hall, 3 thumbs up. Mafia, 3 thumbs up. Police station? A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Oh. Does that mean I have some work to do on the police station? I don't know. I'm not really good with riddles and stuff. Anyway, we're gonna go to work in our brand new Porsche 911. Oh! Oh shit, yeah, god damn! Oh no. This is it! This is the chief prosecutor! Mr. Boyd, how do you relate to people of different sexual orientations? The same as usual? I don't know. The same as usual? People have a right to love who they want. Alright, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. We have information that in your youth you had a fight with a gay man, and he even wound up in the hospital, but he didn't file charges against you. It was just a fight. I was just straightened out a stinking pervert. I don't remember. It was just a fight? I wasn't fighting a gay man. I was fighting a drunken loudmouth who attacked me. When he sobered up, he apologized for his behavior. Oh, that's a good answer, Boyd. Holy shit. Why did you send the police to the LGB protest? That's my job. We received complaints about the noise. I don't remember. That's my job. All right, there we go. If there weren't any police and the people got in a fight and started killing each other, who would be responsible for that? Oh, man, Boyd is like made of cast iron. It's crazy. Mr. Boyd, did you give the order to suppress the protest by force? All right, we're going to blame the church. Because remember, we did this. We paid like 25 big ones for this. Did you give the order to suppress the protest by force, or are we going to blame the church? I was blackmailed by representatives of the church, demanding we use force to subdue the wicked. They threatened to break the sacred seal of confession and disclose incriminating information about me and my family. Oh, shit! Oh, no! What's going to happen? Oh! All right. Freiburg Tribune. Boyd Bishop blackmail scandal. The Golden Bird. Mayor Rogers, puppet in hands of church. The fact, Freiburg's #1 paper. Church manipulates police chief. And Robespierre. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. What's going on at the police station? Okay, I think we have to... Alright, we're off to work. Oh man, did we get through that? I don't know. Is it going to come back and is it going to rim us? I hope not. Oh man.
What's this, Martin? Think that'll cover breakfast?
Good Lord, Jack. You should knock.
Don't worry,
money.
Martin. I don't care what kind of business you're up to. Although on second thought, scratch that. I'm very interested in your business. In fact, that's why I'm here. You have a lot of connections?
Depends on what you need.
I want to keep my job. I've got another 5 years in me at least. I want to prove my dismissal is illegal. You know someone who can help?
Holy shit.
Jack, are you sure you want to get involved in this fight?
Yeah.
Martin, let's not...
We're gonna take down the mayor. That's right, Jack.
Got yourself a new toy?
Oh, you noticed, Martin. Just like a teenager. Always on the move. Yeah.
Hello. Is this Mr. Boyd?
Last I checked, who's this? And where did you get my personal number?
Oh, man.
When you work at the prosecutor's office, it's not too hard to find someone's phone number.
Oh, shit.
The prosecutor's office? Just a second. Martin, out. I need to take this.
Are we in?
But Jack, it's my office.
It is.
Okay, I understand. I'll go grab an ice cream. As for your little problem, Jack, I think we can work something out. Give me a couple of weeks.
Weeks?
Jack, what you're asking is...
Yeah, okay, I get it. Now get out already.
Oh, my God. Man, Jack is not fucking around. Holy shit.
I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
My name is Lana Berman. I'm the deputy prosecutor of Freeburg. Well, one of the deputies. Not even the first deputy, to tell you the truth.
How can I help you, Miss Berman?
I don't know how to say this, Mr. Boyd. You see, Mr. Boyd, I'm in line to be the next prosecutor of Freeburg, and apparently that's happening quite soon.
Uh-oh.
Soon? Shia Broom was just re-elected for a new term.
Yes, but she'll be resigning in February. She's suffering from a heart condition, so she's chosen a replacement to carry out her term, and she chose me. You have no idea of the scandal, Mr. Boyd. I've only been at the prosecutor's office for half a year, and she chose me. It's incredible.
Wow. I bet you there's a couple of
That
ruffled
really is
feathers over there.
unbelievable, Miss Berman. But what's it got to do with me?
Well, I understand how this call would seem strange to you, Mr. Boyd, but Mrs. Broom said she said that you have a lot going on, but you're the most honest official in the city. And if I really want to change the city for the better, and I swear that's what I want, then I should meet you.
I'm afraid Mrs. Broom was exaggerating.
Jesus.
Oh, believe me, Mr. Boyd, Mrs. Broom is not one to exaggerate. I'm sorry, Mr. Boyd, I need to run. Do you mind if I call you later?
Do I mind? Let me think. No, I don't mind, Miss Berman.
Thank you, Mr. Boyd.
Oh my God. What the fuck is going on here? Holy shit. Jack might come up trumps in the end. Yeah, we could use this to our advantage, right? All right, we got some stripes. All right, who's getting the stripes? You know what? You know who's getting the stripes today? It's definitely gonna be Numata or Mazza. All right, Team Asia definitely needs some stripes, okay? They need some representation. Mazza's already pretty good. She's got 490 professionalism. I think if we give the stripes to Numata, that'll like tie her up with Mazza. And I don't know how Mazza's going to feel about a young whippersnapper such as Numata getting the stripe over her because she's been with the force longer. But I think Mazza is one of those types of people who's just like, you know what, give it to the young whippersnapper. I'm going to retire in like 2 years or whatever. I don't need it. So Numata, congrats. You're still not as professional as Mazza, which is proven in Mazza's whole handling of the situation of you getting the stripes over her. Holy shit. Good job, Shift B. Man, the best shift. God, what a great shift. Holy shit. I think that causes for some celebration as well. I think we're going to have to listen to none other than... No, we've listened to Back in Business already, actually. We've listened to White Russian. Wait, have we listened to that? Fire in the Brain. We definitely haven't listened to this. From Bob Barnard and Friends. All right. Fire in the Brain. Here we go. This one's for you, Numata. Congratulations on your stripes. And here, I hope you enjoy this. Oh, nice. Gang member. Bruno Savini turned out to be a member of a gang known as Atala Funeral Home. He could help you take down the gang if you're making him an informant. All right. Okay, cool. Nice. Chief, the suspect is denying everything. If we want to get this guy's boss, we'll have to loosen his tongue. All right, fine. Let's do it, Stet. We're going to loosen him a bit. Wow, it's 35 grand reward for bringing down Federica Laterza. Okay, well, we have to make sure we don't arrest him. Okay, otherwise the jig is up. Disappointed. Ficus Varga, matter of friendship. Jack, I thought we had an understanding, but your lack of respect is making me think otherwise. Remember, we don't treat our enemies with kid gloves. Don't make this mistake again. I'll try not to. Huang's funeral. Hey, come on. You can't have a funeral to the crazy jazz music. I can hear it in the background. It hasn't stopped it this time. All right, Huang. Sorry, we're gonna remember your death is gonna be a time of celebration. You know how some people have those funerals from time to time? It's like, no, I don't want anyone to wear black or be sad at my funeral. I want everybody to listen to big band, wear tuxedos, and do the can all over my dead body and stuff. Anyway, Huang had one of those. Birch, looks like you're also gonna have a Mardi Gras funeral. man was an honest servant of the city. Also just a total asshole anyway. Rip in peace. And of course, Keith Coleman is also going to have some sort of like clown fiesta funeral where everybody's going to wear Hawaiian shirts and do the can-can outside in the rain and stuff. Anyway, he died investigating that sinister case of the man who killed a man, made it look like a suicide. Anyway. Jeez. I mean, $9? Really? Okay, fine. Everybody gets a cut. City Hall. Here we go. Man, we're going for everything. We need a little bit of everything, I think. All right. And how are we doing at the police station? We seem to be all right, I think. Oh, fuck me. We're not doing that good at the police station. Anyway, it's a fight at the city center to start us off. Noise from a garbage truck woke up a vagabond who was sleeping on a nearby bench. The homeless man became very angry and went to scold the truck's driver. A fight soon erupted. Alright, we only need 2 people for this. And those people are, of course, Team Asia. Out you go, Team Asia, on another wild goose chase across the city to solve a crime in a different time. And other things that rhyme with crime and time. Alright, Desire Park, there's been a theft. Looks like Jose Mumau reported a run-in with a pickpocket at the park. His wallet was stolen, along with some documents and an expensive watch. Sure it was that red-haired brat. He was rubbing all over me. That's disgusting. Alright, Team Spectacles. You're gonna go out there as well. Got Team Asia and Team Spectacles both on some routine calls. How'd we do? It looks like Team Asia have once again been successful. Some more professionalism. Mazza has ascended to the dizzying heights of some sort of professionalism superstar. Of course, we have Ozaki and Huff. Ozaki is Asian, so actually maybe he could be like the grandfather of Team Asia. Sitting quietly on the bench is a red-haired guy who fits the description. But in the distance, there's a woman struggling with a young man in a hood, shouting and clutching her bag. Alright, do we rush to the red-haired guy on the bench? Do we rush to the woman and the guy in the hoodie? Or do we keep an eye open for other suspects? I mean, I guess we kind of have to rush over to the man and the guy in the hoodie. Does that look like they're dancing, though? Like, they might just be fooling around a bit. I mean, this is our guy. Alright, red-haired guy on the bench. Oh, unless this guy has red hair, but he's got the hoodie. Alright, rush the woman and the guy in the hoodie. The guy in the hoodie notices the police and tries to escape. He stumbles and several wallets and pieces of jewelry come tumbling from his pockets. Alright. Walk over to the bench and hit the red-haired guy in the face. Try to chase the fleeing man down. Shoot the fleeing man with a taser. Are we allowed to shoot this guy with the taser, do you think? Or should we just try to chase him? Who is this? Team Spectacle? They're both physically fit. Alright. Good job, guys. You got him. Oh, perfect, man. Team Spectacle coming through once again. Some fraud in a residential area. Hello, I was contacted by a lawyer named Donald Horton Jr. who told me some wonderful news. Turns out I'm a distant relative of a Nigerian prince who recently died, and he left me $15 billion. I only need to pay $20,000 in gold bullion to open an account to receive the money. But I noticed that the lawyer carries a pistol, so I decided to play it safe and call in a police escort to make sure everything goes smoothly. Alright, this sounds like something that Ozaki can go along to with Yancey, alright? This is like the dumbest call we've ever had. I mean, does Nigeria even have princes? Like, do they even have like a monarchy or anything? Who knows? Like, I have no idea. Public indecency at the bus stop. Phyllis Emery is clearly beside herself. This jerk took out his crooked dick in the middle of a crowded bus and started to poke me with it. God, it was so disgusting, I screamed, and several of the men on the bus grabbed the pervert and wrestled him to the ground. He took out his crooked dick in the middle of a crowded bus and started to poke her with it? Christ. Alright, Team Spectacle. Team Spectacle know a thing or two about crooked dicks. So out they go. Out they go on another routine call. We're going to send Team Spectacle because they're male. We don't want to send Numata and Maza because we don't want them to be the victim of Crooked Dick either. Yancey Ozaki, good job out there. That's nice. Ozaki is he's old, but he is 150 professionalism now, which is just barely acceptable today's modern standards. Of course, got Huff as well. He's like not the best. City Hall had a wall repainted by some hooligans. If the police can't do their jobs in a timely manner and send these criminals to prison, then they can spend their shift cleaning off the wall. All right, that sounds like a platonic Huff call to me. It's nice that we can actually do this today. The calls haven't been too severe today where we've had to send out like a 50 million people. Public indecency, this is the Crooked Dick. Looks like Team Spectacles once again. It's like they have the soul of Lakewood in the squad car with them. Lakewood, of course, is long gone now. It's been quite some time. He went off and joined the Shaolin monks. Holy shit, there's two at the same time. There's theft in a parking lot. Night witness saw a man in a pickup truck cruising down a road, stopping at every parked car and siphoning off the fuel in the spare tanks he carried in back. Passerby went up to him but saw the guy had a gun and ran. Okay. I think 2 officers is enough for this. We're going to send out Vela, and we're going to send out Yancey. All right, Vela and Yancey. You guys can handle that one. And drug sales at the drugstore. An elderly man called the station in a rage. I went to the drugstore to buy a hearing aid and some pain reliever. The guy behind the counter tried to sell me cocaine. Right. Okay. Ozaki, you're on your own for this one. Okay, you know what? I'm not even sending anyone to this one. We're just going to let that one go. That sounds like a false alarm to me. There's an armed robbery at a Magpie publishing house. An armed man entered a publishing office and demanded a copy of the new novel by writer Ivan Bykov, which had just gone to press. Right. He actually had a... he was armed. Does that mean that he has 2 arms? Like, is it just like a play on words or whatever? Because, like, that sounds like something that probably Team Asia could just handle on their own. Okay. And there's also a carjacking. Hell on Wheels car dealership. Alarms are coming in from the Hell on Wheels motor show. Eyewitnesses report that a group of attackers broke the window, ran inside and stole 6 luxury cars. According to one onlooker, they all drove off in the same direction, so you should be able to catch them all. All right, Team Spectacles. Off you go. We're sending 2 people out on this one. Okay, and maybe with some Ozaki thrown in for flavor. Okay, drug sales is totally going to be a false alarm. I don't think we need to send anyone to that one. And if we do send anyone to it, it's going to be maybe McNamara by himself. The suspect has been sighted. He's squatted down next to someone's car. One end of a hose in the gas tank. The other end of the hose is in the suspect's mouth. Apparently, he's trying to siphon fuel. All right. Take the hose out of your mouth and put your hands up. That's like police work 101. Sneak up close behind him and strike a match to see him better. Draw weapons and slowly approach the suspect. Okay, we're going to say take the hose out of your mouth and put your hands up. He sees the police and quickly pulls a gun from his rear holster. He shoots wildly and misses. All right, we're going to shoot the guy. Good job, Vela and Yancey. Is he dead? No, he didn't even die. Holy shit. We're allowed to shoot back if he shoots at us, right? Like that's a thing. There's been an assault with a deadly weapon at the Unicorns of Arcadia Gay Club. All right, we're going to have to wait for some more people to come into this. During a performance, someone began shouting racist speech at a black singer and then fired several shots from a pistol. The room descended into panic and everyone ran for the exits. All right, we're going to have to get like a bunch of people in on that one. We're going to have to wait for a couple of people to get back from the calls that they're on. This is, of course, the armed robbery, the other armed robbery. The man fires a shotgun into the air and yells at the editor, "Better bring me that fucking book right now, or you'll be the hero in tomorrow's obituaries. You there, throw down your weapon or you'll be reading all about it in the morgue." Man, good one, Team Asia. Holy crap. All right, great. It worked. Nobody was hurt either. Holy crap, Team Asia the best. That's insane. Drug sales. The old man has a hearing problem. The pharmacist was explaining that the old man's Vicodin prescription had expired and he mistakenly heard something about cocaine. False alarm. False alarm. Oh, we got the carjacking in as well. I mean, we sent 3 people in for this ring of carjacking, and now we're sort of like down a couple of people that we could really do with sending to the Unicorns of Arcadia Gay Club. We'll wait for Team Asia to get back, and we'll send them too. I hope it doesn't turn into like a big bloodbath over there. That would be the worst. Okay, just in time. We're going to send the Paddy Wagon. We're going to send Vela, McNamara, and we're also going to send Team Asia out to this one because it's a club full of people with shooting happening in it. Driving under the influence in the city center, a passerby reported a dark sedan speeding through red lights, swerving from side to side. He's got to be drunk or stoned. Just thought you'd want to know. All right, fine. Team Spectacle, you know what? Since you're just at the Station Donuts anyway, go check it out. You know, double homicide. Oh my god. Okay, we got 3 new frames for the double homicide. This is the one. What the hell? I don't remember this one. Oh yeah, this is the crazy one. The guy came to buy the beer. Okay. What's different here? What's actually different between these two? Oh, this is a motorbike and this is a bicycle. What did she actually say? I'm about to go inside. No, it was this one. Me and my Ron. No, Mr. Pape. Got away as fast as he could. There's one of these ones. I was about to go. Idiot jumps and almost knocks me over. I didn't have to. He just jumped on his bike and left. On his bike. Alright, it must be this one then. Because it's not going to be this kind of bike, right? Like, that's not right. Okay. So what kind of alcohol was he buying? He was picked up a 6-pack of beer and then headed to checkout. So it wasn't a bottle of wine. And this is him paying for it, I guess. That did not happen, I don't think. And then, so we're waiting for a few more frames to come in for this one. Okay, yeah, this is the one where the guy was buying alcohol. Okay, fine. And we have no new frames found for this one, which we still don't have the frames for because we're sure that maybe this didn't happen and possibly this did happen as well. But, I mean, we're pretty sure that this is the way that it would have gone, right? Something like this. But, like, possibly it went like this. And then he did that, and then he did that, and then he wrote a note, and then he killed himself. But actually, we're looking for different frames for this one. Okay, fine. Cool. All right, so it's just the Unicorns of Arcadia Gay Club. We're waiting to hear back. See if we need... Okay, we do need some backup. Yancey, Ozaki, head out there. We got the Paddy Wagon out there already. Let's bring everyone home tonight, all right? It's going to be Christmas soon, I think. A police cruiser caught up with the sedan, which is swerving dangerously all over the road. Okay, we have to say stop the engine immediately. Driving under... The sedan suddenly turns into an underground parking garage. Okay. Tell the attendant to block all the exits. That worked. Officer... Oh, nobody was... Oh, man, Team Spectacle. We also found a whole bunch of pharmaceuticals. Alright, you know what, Team Spectacles? Let's bring them back to the police station, okay? We're gonna bring these ones back to the police station just in case. We gotta play it a little bit safe now, because, you know, it's day 64. We only have 33 grand. And we have a lot of money to save up, and we don't want to lose our job or anything. Assault with a deadly weapon report is in, and... It looks like the backup arrived. Flawless execution. Oh, man. What a great way to end the day. Not a single problem reported on day 64. Well, I mean, problems, but they were all solved. Holy crap. And we made a little bit more headway with that double homicide, but not the other one, which is a homicide, but, you know, maybe not. Huh. There we go. Day 65 and no story. We will come back tomorrow for more of This is the Police. We're still chugging along with this, unbelievably. I thought we would have died like days and days and days ago, but we didn't. And we're still going. And the story is really heating up. Holy crap. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow as usual. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.